My name is Byron Beardy, originally from Wasagamak. I grew up here, went to school here, and I currently work in Winnipeg, 4 Arrows Regional Health Authority. I'm the food security coordinator. There's a lot of people that are getting sick from junk food, from too much junk food, lack of exercise, lack of healthy foods. And Lori's here to talk a little bit about that. And I'm very privileged to be working with her and bringing her knowledge, her expertise into the schools to tell us about this information.
Okay, I want this many of you on this side to stand up. All of you stand up on this side. Right down this girl right here with a white hoodie. I want you to stand up, and I want you to stand up. That means when you become an adult, this many of you are going to end up with diabetes. If you do not get off some of this pop, if you don't get off some of these drinks. Okay, I'll have you sit down now. And you know what? Most of the diabetes that I see that's happening in the First Nation communities, it can be stopped. It can be stopped. But what it is, it's what some of the foods you're eating, but a lot of it has to do with the drinks. And if you're trying to get in shape for a hockey team, if you're trying to get in shape for a sports team, one of the worst things you can do is skip breakfast and walk out that door without something called protein. And that is something like a piece of meat, okay, or like it could be eggs, peanut butter, baked beans. These all have protein in it. You need protein for breakfast. Hi, I'm Laurie McLean. I'm the dietitian working for 4 Arrows on a Nutrition North Canada program. And we are in Wasagamak at the moment, and we've just completed a trip of doing everything from cooking demonstrations, training for home care staff, doing TV, radio shows, and doing a numerous variety of things. Under the meat group, fish. Under the fruit and vegetable group, corn. I'm trying to educate the community on what's in some of those junk foods, unhealthy foods, and how it's affecting the health of the people. We also did a series through all the school with all the kids about making healthier choices for snacks and meals. Let's count. How much is in a can of most kind of pots? Oh, I'll show the can. Are you guys counting? What is this? Number 5, 6,
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I knew it.
Okay, we'll have you sit down there. Most have about 12 spoons of sugar in it. Is that healthy? No. And what did it give you? So you get a lot of sugar, then you get chemicals. Then there's a chemical in it. Does anyone know the drug that's in these cans of pop? How many have heard of that chemical called caffeine? Look for the word 100% juice, okay? Look for this. Now,
Over here at the stores, we see a lot of this stuff in the local stores, right? Not just here, everywhere we go. It's up to us to decide. You choose healthy. We can't tell your store not to sell pop, not to sell chips, but we can choose not to buy them, right? It'll change your life.
I can't stop! I'm scared! Wow, I'm dizzy.
I asked my parents not to buy junk food. I told them not buy vegetables and milk.
Hear that?
yeah, we don't want to lose the camera. We're going to be looking at frying up some eggs first. You're going to scramble some eggs first. Then we're going to clean this off so that people can make either a breakfast burrito or they can make a quesadilla, and you can put the eggs in it and stuff like this. So we're going to do a couple of versions. You can use a salsa, you can use a tomato sauce. We're going to do salsa because it has a bit of a zip, but a lot of people don't like it too spicy, especially the elders. So this is where sometimes I just use a tomato, just a basic tomato sauce. Here,
You guys, have some.
here we go. We got one for you.
Come. It's like a
Try it.
taco. Like
It's a quesadilla. All you do is put a little salsa sauce, a little bit of the few things. We did put egg in it. You don't have to do that. Yeah, it's called a quesadilla, and it uses 2 tortillas, and it's a really good snack for kids. It's a good snack. And instead of using salsa, because the kids don't like things hot, just use tomato. That's it. Eat just like pizza. Right on. Isn't that good? Yeah. And this is a great snack for the kids.
Do I make more?
For a child your age, he would only need 2 little pieces at the most. If you don't like ham or salsa, you can use mushroom soup mix, caribou or moose meat, and then you put onions on it and put vegetables and a little bit of cheese. Now she lays in the strawberries. And you want them nice and thin. So now she's going to roll over the strawberries, and she's going to tuck the strawberries in as she does that. These are just called banana strawberry wraps or sandwich wraps. And the wrap is instead of bread for sandwiches. The kids like these. And they will have this. This would be their lunch snack.
Like it? You like it?
Yeah. And 3 cups. And use styrofoam cups.
Show you what I bought. There.
When someone runs into a problem with gallbladder disease, if you keep eating grease over and over and over, okay, you're having click or you're having fatty foods, greasy foods, you're having lots of gravy, poutine, lots of greasy foods day after day after day. What happens is your liver starts to make so much bile. It just gets on a roll. Oh, I'll just keep cruising and making bile. And what it's going to do, it'll take that bile and it'll go and it'll start storing, okay? The gallbladder's job is to store that extra. It's like if you don't have any more room in your house, you store some in your shed. Well, this little gallbladder's like the little shed.
Well, a lot of people usually just buy prepackaged food, and what I'm doing here is teaching them that it's easy to make these kind of food instead of buying the prepackaged ones. So like the frozen foods, and it has lots of sodium in them, and this is like the healthiest way to introduce them to the foods. Kispan kay tawing kay kun ase kago kayan taga frozen kaya ko ng food at taga say pizza pop kami lasagna, those frozen foods what kate nang at the store kami taga beef stew, that canned soup, that canned food, West notes tamunte your health yay. Koni napats muste kispan mamat na naman kachako kunte cheese ano wish to yan we ikatin kikiwapan da na sa megapats cheese ay that's all brand but cereal, and it'll increase the fiber intake for this.
Just from our demonstrations we did this week, we were able to show that you can make very healthy, affordable meals and stretch that food dollar and your food that you have available in your house and be able to make very healthy, balanced meals for the family. And we need to teach these skills to the children and to the young people and to the young parents.
Let me take